Maybe the fire will just steam things up.
These kids are too young. These good Dota players are too young. They never experienced real Pokemon, so they don't know how to draft. Puppy knows.
Hey, yeah, but Puppy's got the psychic.
Puppy knows. He's old. He got the actually just dead.
Wow.
What the?
He got caught in the trees?
He was standing in the tree line and got arrowed, and then Slaughter primed up a bash too.
I love it, they're just high-fiving each other. Well done, boys.
First blood for Yaps or Mirana. I've seen that before. A lot of times.
And you'll see that again.
And this is the perfect way for him to play. He loves this, right? So he's going to go into the jungle, arrow the big creep, get level 2. Might even farm up the camp. But Mineski have thought ahead and placed a defensive ward in their own jungle so that Moon doesn't get arrowed from above into this mid lane.
Yeah, but here's that movement in towards mid as you're talking about. But Moon, wait, he had the ward! He saw it!
This is the second time today that Moon gets ganked by a hero that just runs through vision, right?
Yeah.
We had that earlier today as well.
Yeah, we did. And like the ward earlier today, like the one we're talking about, was planted up here. So the vision came a little later.
Yeah.
But this one was up here and most definitely
Yeah.
sees the Mirana's direction.
A lot of timing. You see, that's why it's winning this lane. If that wasn't a part of it, Ember would win on harass. But you can't do it. Interesting exchange between Puppy and...
Little Nightmare, and there's support coming in as Mirana. Arrow flies from Yapsor. It's only going to be a shorter stun. Not the full 5 seconds, but it will still be long enough to kill off Ogre. He can only stun up one hero, which means Yapsor will finish the job, Puppy. Hey, if you attack, you get me more fantasy points. But he'll leap forward, and Yapsor will take it instead. This also seems a little crazy. Mid 1 and Puppy finding the Ogre. Working with Yapsor. And they can leave an aggressive Observe Ward behind if they want to. They already have up behind the tower.
To have that way more tankiness. He's going to go for Lincoln's, though, with the Ring of Hell first. And pressure is mounting on mid. They got to do something about it.
Boogie would like to. Like, he just hits level 5 now. It's only a second point up in Nova. You can root up Nisha. He just strength morphs a little bit. Mid 1 will make his way over 2, and Ninja Boogie. Well, the Torrent. Ninja Boogie. He'll at least be able to survive a little longer, but he was backing himself into a corner. Top lane, Zai being dove underneath the tier 1 tower. Support can't come to him in time. The Crush gets onto Moon. He has a Slider Fist, but the tower's still going to keep attacking him. And with that Corrosive Haze, Moon just has to wand and bottle up to stay alive.
They lost a full mid tower for that.
And Puppy just arrow. Ogre Magi, full 5 second stun in from Yapsor. The easy setup. Nico's moving over to try and help out. Leaps away before the stun's able to connect over on Yapsor. Goes onto Puppy instead. Anisha would love a fight, waveforms forward, turns into the Ogre, can't get in range for the stun, but he'll bloodlust himself up, that'll work.
That's nice. Valuable death because they got a mid tower.
It feels like Puppy is more than just bait right now. He knows he can't instantly die, but they can Nightmare over on Nico, is stolen over to the Crystal Maiden. Mirana's nowhere near there to land an arrow, but Zai can get the crush. Moon will die in the meantime to mid 1, but Nisha, he's your bigger fighter. Come straight in, so Moon worked with Yapsor, that's where the arrow was. Zai's not giving up yet. They're still using Moonlight Shadow. They're coming in deep. They see where Ragey Potato is moving into the tree lines. This instant bash from Zai. Send him up, bring him back down again. Nisha will take the tower on top lane in the meantime while Puppy takes the life of Ragey Potato. It's on the way in, but yeah, it's on cooldown. Puppy will arrive. Ninja Boogie shows himself in the trees by throwing the Nova. Mid 1 gets the torrent. This time he predicts perfectly on Ninja Boogie. And that's another kill. That's actually Puppy's 4th kill of the 11 in this game. While up on top, Nisha hitting into Raging Potato. He's letting Yapsor and Zai finish the job. He's even just focusing on the tower because he doesn't care. It's like Raging Potato's going to die to Yapsor anyway. That's now his 3rd kill of the game. And Mineski, at least in something in return, they managed to claim the bottom tier 1. Now TP support arriving, not 1 but 2. Mid 1 hits the X mark spot and it's over on KP. It's the one that can't rage. So KP, nothing he can do to keep himself alive. And mid 1 even uses the boar to hit the Tidebringer off.
I actually think Puppy could have maybe chased further with his haste and caught the Lifestealer.
Fiend Script right on top of Moon. Yapsor's waiting. He doesn't want to throw the arrow just yet. Now he will, waiting for the longest possible time. Zai will find the kill, but Moonlight Shadow set up once again. That's why they've been so scared of it.
And Moon felt safe because of the Hawk, but you're playing against Moonlight, so you can get caught at any point when you go for these split push plays. That is kind of an integral way, integral part of how you play Ember. and he really wants this Vessel so he can deal with the Morphling, but Morph sitting on the Aegis already. Linken's still, even when he gets Vesseled, he's going to be a hard kill this game because they don't really have the control that they would want.
And Nico's still trying to build into the Radiance. Like that's the upside of the damage they did to the bottom lane. Beastmaster's coming in, combining with the catapult, and yeah, Nico's just like, all right, fine. If Team Secret want to try and force this, then they can do it. Nisha will TP back, and this effectively stops the push on top lane and buys Mineski a little bit more time to breathe. But you're 3,600 gold into the Radiance for Nico. They're getting some of the team fight elements they need. Necrobook, Radiance, Spirit Vessel. It's
getting there.
There's a plan. There's a plan for Mineski, and that's the upside.
There's a plan, and there's a narrow window where it feels possible to execute that plan.
Oh, Moon, don't stick around this long. He knows he needs to try and get a little bit more, but he wasn't ready for the Rod of Atos, arrow control. It is amazing, too, the range you can get on that. Liapsor can set himself up for a 5-second stun. And because he bought the Spirit Vessel, there is no buyback.
Don't think Secret are going to knock on the high ground this fast, but they might find an extra kill. Puppey far in behind enemy lines.
Yeah, one of Nisha's coming over. They see him with the Observer and Sentry.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, poor Crystal Maiden. Zai's moving over. The Torrent will hold him there. And Puppey with the Brain Sap. There's a couple more hits will do the job. Amplify him up, and that's Puppey's 5th kill and 6th assist. Involved in 11 of the 16 kills of Team Secret. So he's meant to be playing like the cause, right? That's, yeah, 13.5 on the fantasy points. You'll take it. And the X mark, just a quick refresh up from Zai. Nisha, there's your Spirit Vessel going to work. Only got one charge. Nisha just waveforms away, and the root is over on the Ember Spirit. But multicast keeping Slider away from him and giving Moon that time to get the side of Fist up with Fiend's Grip and the boat. It's all coming the way, and the crush. Goodbye to Moon, but they're in very deep here. Team Secret copped a lot of damage to do what they've done, but it may not matter if all of Mineski are dead and they can't fight. Boogie will die underneath the tier 3 tower. Zai is the only one who's really low, and, well, Nico, he's running out of life, and Nisha just Slider fisting through everyone. Mid one will kill off KP. And this really is a smackdown. The mid melee racks will fall. Without the Ember Spirit, their defense really isn't there, and the real Ember Spirit is in Nisha.
What can you say, really?
Apart from
They're just
Chi-Chi.
getting owned. I mean, there isn't much else to say. The tempo, Lifesteal isn't ready yet. They've already lost a lane of racks. They're going for the second one. Aegis has still got another minute left on it. They can't kill this Morphling.
Yep, Lincoln Sphere is going to trigger it every time.
Gonna chill.
Yep. Even if they did, like, you just break the Aegis, the Immortal, and you'll come back and fight again.
Even uses healing self. He's full HP.
Even once the Radiance is here, like, Lifesteal is still working towards it. He just needs the recipe. But, like, what does Moon do? Slider Fist, try and dodge anything like the Atos that comes his way. A quick Spirit, but that's not that far away. And man, Nico, he gets bashed up by Slider. He's jumped inside the one creep that can provide him some level of protection. But the rest of his team isn't there ready to fight. And they're losing their racks quickly, just regenning as quick as they can Mineski to get back on the front lines. Beastmaster Rourke now coming off cooldown, but who do you go on? The Lincoln Sphere has been broken on Nisha. You've got another 8-second window on that, but the Rod of Atos on KP and a follow-up arrow into Torrent. KP can't survive. You'll have to buy back quickly because there really is nothing else to do here apart from fight until you're all dead. Ember Spirit gonna get hit by the ship. There's nothing more to do. That's really, it's the game. It's the game. Nisha just got himself a triple kill. GG is called by Ninja Boogie. 24-1. That, I think now is Team Secret are the only team that's won games in under 20 minutes. 1955.
And they've done it twice?
They've done it twice, because the other game was like 1957 or something like that, I think.
Secret Infamous.